Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
You say ye auditor general ya kasa on proceed on leave ama wakọ ekyire nsem mmara ne ade a wo mode ne na mu ye pese ye ba se ne anwumayefo mmara a ekyekere anwumayefo no eka efa ye leave gie ho because ade ba kwa mahu ne se anwuma ni bi wo hono mo a o leave no 1 year na say in the year no mu no so wankwa a the following year ye mfa engu so say eka ho nti wo besan akose bia 10 days a the following year no obeko 20 days sai na enwumayefo mmra nankasa na eka efa ahomegie ho
yo me that's it na me fa kwanya se charity for you now I will share leave labor law no that's the Labor Act 2003 Act 51 which is section 20 section 20 make say every worker shall be entitled to an annual leave. That is the basic provision. Obi a oye juma bia no ewo kwan say afinu no he is entitled to enjoy some annual leave. As in the number of days, or it gives the minimum number of days to be 15 days within a year. It will be or yet maybe I see who say it is a benefit. It's part of the compensation package that employee or enjoy. Because who are leave when you are on leave, you still receive pay. So it is a benefit because you are not working, though it is seen that you are not working, but you still enjoy your salary and all the benefits really accrue to you within the job. It is a benefit that an individual is enjoying from the organization. Dana and Brian actually. It is okay, Juma. I feel mono. A quite hotel being a number of days now as a Embrano dia towards there. But all the procedure, acquire in Impano bet me and fast while enjoying that number of days, is something that what we need to also be looking at very carefully. Because a penny as I say, employee, any employer, no, any agree say, okay, because employer addition to me can say, okay, I feel because everybody is entitled to leave, one department, Obiaka said this month we are all going on leave. It will leave the department empty. And what did the woman here say? A penny being now, employer and employee in the best now, and I assist in such a way say, leave I have a Jumana. It's the because okay, wait to me out here this time. Could you also to me out here this time? I've been also out here this time. And I intended, I had because what a baby belong, baby, baby, do here stand leave time, Now they are going to the same department, Obiso go school, on your leave period, not their exam. In the same department, Obiso on your that leave period, not their support. That is where the confusion comes. But all in all, I'm thinking that employers have managed in a nice way to resolve this because remember, say, employees are major stakeholders in the organization. It's only they also have interest in the organization. It's a better or more to me working on our own arrangement to make sure that there isn't any break in the work. It's one of course to but get better. Can the people paradia can many employer and employee what now I was shooting that will no assistance idea wouldn't say okay wait kwame beko sambe abna beko sambe maybe asum tiaba and commencing to biamba ejuma na ye anymore enti o kasa min church mu ade bibi kaka meka fa hono no
okay me say ye leave no yetimi accumulate na eba labor law no mu a ede na mmara no so na say labor law no e ka fa sa accumulated leave no
one of the things that is which is the essence of the labor leave Nankasa, it has benefits for the organization as well as the employee. And we need to understand because and then it gives you the opportunity to also recuperate and also in a way reflect over their job. It's most of the times the conformity leave by that's what their performance tends to bring about some innovation in a way because now you leave the work environment. So now you have a different perspective to the work you are doing. So once you go in, you are able to bring on board some innovative ways, creative ways of doing the job, and also call economy. That is the first thing. But then one of the things we need to understand that the question you ask is that one.
Let me be say leave no yet me accumulate.
Yes, and I mean just say it is even said that one once an employee indeed does not take the leave, it is forfeited.
The leave is forfeited.
Yes,
okay. Yes, a shiagu.
Yes.
Okay. Na labor law no a dear potin no can efasa because ya who say yamfa auditor general issue ya bay any example. Some of the government institutions no mpanyifo no mo de dan no bi hono mo a yes we leave senka wo leave be 3 years ago and as 3 years ni wonko leave eti kona kokoje wa home. Meanwhile na eba yenum say no anwuma nkuma ne ankwankwa nwuma no mu a afimu no say wanko leave no a ahyeagu dia nemra no eka bonuma ye
ya money ban is an say na me di kanka ni na me di kanka say nke be ni papa mu a anka employer ni employee ni na ho e no mo ka tan stem no but many times because of aya the prepare among for no one a ban is on call give employer and say you can't go on leave because we need you are key staff you can't go then as what and then in social I cannot also forfeit it because what I am entitled to it because the labor law says the ban is nothing now in Tiasia when it's okay sadia okay here my name is Shingo and it's sadia no because here when I can't say and the back carrying over to next year for you to take it over the next year and then the money bastard. But then in paper one, it talks about annual leave is supposed to be taken in the year, not to be transferred in the paper one. But there, employer and employee, normally they are not able to agree, you know. So many times they come to such an agreement that okay, yeah, money is still and into that sometimes organization people tend to sell it because as I indicated to you earlier on, it is a benefit, it is a compensation package. So well, if for no fault of mine I'm supposed to forfeit it, there should be something in place of that compensation or that benefit. And that is why in some organizations you realize that people take money in lieu of because it is a benefit entitled me. So if no fault of mine, I am not able to, then I should not also forfeit that benefit. And no accumulation because it is a benefit to me and I'm entitled to it and I should not forfeit it. Well, then I am trying to put it together over a long period of time. Let me tell you one. In academia, we have an interesting one. Because in academia, we don't go on leave. I mean, you have to apply and so that but we go on what we call sabbatical leave. And that is much more accumulated. So you realize that what? So when somebody has served over a period of 5 years, 10 years, he's entitled to 1 year sabbatical leave where he gets paid. Because the agreement or the contract with the employer is that per the nature of your job, we cannot allow you within the course of the year to be taking certain. So we would rather have you serve over a long period of time and you are entitled to a sabbatical, which is much more a longer period. And that is what happens in academia. So many times employer-employee relationship issues. Once the employee doesn't want to lose his benefit, and once the employer also doesn't want to convert it, because now it's not even encouraged that the employer convert it to cash and be given to the employee. It is not encouraged. An employee also wouldn't want to forfeit it totally. Also, we tell say, or best go cry. It is like next year, and it's like next year, because it is my benefit. I am entitled to it. The section 20 says that style. And when I command the basano, the employer say, "Yo, Mojuma, yeah, okay, and penny men now, or making a share near my seniors, so that in a year, no, every employee takes because that is what the law is annual. So in a year, no, everybody takes this annual leave, and this doesn't bring any controversy.
And when you apply to every organization.
Exactly so. That is what it is. And it is a relation, because that's why you see, that is why you reckon that many times when you talk about the labor law, you talk about the labor law in connection with employee relation. And that is why the employer-employee relation is key in there. And this is something within the labor law. And you are talking about the labor law. So in talking about the labor law, you have to also look at the employer-employee relation in taking the leave. said earlier on, the Obia or department can okay, we are all taking our leave in the month of June. Yes, nobody will be in the department to work. That is why the employer, the employee would have to sit down and work these things out.
Wow. Me na sepa na we de me fa entwem en na che se eye employer no na aye hwehwe ya to se wo employee this year who take this number of days to go and rest.
And okay. Because it differs. Because if you get into organization, depending on the level of the employee in the crown, the number of days may differ. It differs. So you reckon that one. Whereas in organizations, how do you call it, the junior staff, sometimes they take 15 days and so on. Those people out there in the year, they take more days. So it differs from organization. It depends on the level that the individual finds himself in the organization.
Utie Oha Extreme Punk no Needs FM.